I have a question for y'all. Is marriage prostitution? Is marriage prostitution? This young lady tends to think so.
And this is going to be very controversial to say, but marriage also is sex work, because a lot of women, what they're doing is, and this is controversial to say, because
I'm going to hear this.
In your definition where you said earlier about prostitution, where, you know, like you sleep with a man, you get money, or you hang out with him, you get money. Why I say marriage is prostitution is because what happens is women engage in marriage from a place where, okay, ideally, he's going to take care of you financially, and there's a home for you both to live in. And what you are doing is you're fulfilling a role. So you're going to either be some sort of like homemaker, homekeeper, you're raising and rearing the kids, and you are partnering with him and sleeping with him in the hopes that the trade-off will be that you get validation, love, and upkeep. And the man understands and believes that if he continues to fulfill that role for you, then the arrangement works, because marriage is an arrangement. Now, why I say it's prostitution is because whilst it's not necessarily on the surface.
How long? We got some more.
Prostitution is because it's just it's sexual. It's nothing but sex. So you get the sex, you go. Whereas a marriage, to even get to the marriage, there would have been a build of a relationship, friendship. Gone through a few things, families involved. Maybe you might even have.
I'm gonna pause it there. So listen, I think that had this girl been a tad bit more seasoned in life, and had she picked her titties up, she would have been able to make a little better or more poignant point about marriage being prostitution. Now, I don't personally think that marriage is prostitution. I think that I think that any relationship is a give and take. I think that everything in life is one big barter. I give you this, you give me that. I do this, you do that. I have this need, you fulfill it. You have this need, I fulfill it. When it comes to prostitution, I think, prostitution, we're going to just limit that to sex. Prostitution is fulfilling sex. See, what she's talking about is trade. And this is why going to college is important. She confused prostitution with bartering and trading. There is nothing wrong with trading within a marriage, but the key word is marriage, that we have formed a union, we have formed a bond, and yes, in this union, we've decided that when I want a new Benz, that you and only you are the person that I am going to trade this cooch for. That's not prostitution. See, prostitution is I will give this cooch to anybody to get what I want. But all relationships are transactional, and marriages are no different. The only thing is, marriage is a beautiful transactional relationship where both people agree that I am all right with this thing being transactional. And if it's going to be transactional, it better be transactional with me. That's how I feel about it. That is how I feel about, and y'all always want to talk about the men with the podcast. Here go an example of women who don't need a podcast and one that need a bra. But I'm going to tell you something. I think the beauty of marriage is saying, I am going to be a prostitute, but only for you. And you going to be a pimp and only for me. And as a man, you damn right. If you want a bag, if you want a vacation, you better come hunch me for it and only me. And the woman is saying in return, if you want some cooch, you better finance and wine and dine me. And it's me and you. It's transactional. Coochie, Benz, coochie, vacation, coochie, vacation. You want some coochie? You better send me to Hawaii. You want a Benz? You better give me some coochie and some head. And y'all know these new men's like a finger in their booty and run. You want that new Benz? You want a new Tahoe? Oh, your girlfriend got a Tahoe and you want one? You better stick your finger up my booty and blow under my balls and do like this. Y'all know y'all men's like when y'all know y'all men's like when y'all stick that finger in their booty and do like this. Y'all know they like it. Your husband said, you want a new Benz? You better stick your finger in my booty and do like this. You better do like this. Let me move on to the next thing. So no, marriage is not prostitution. I saw somebody in the comments said, she said, no, I eat with my hands. I saw somebody say it's prostitution adjacent. Humans leveraging humans. You know what I'm saying? When my friend started her restaurant, I was broke and needed food. She needed labor. I went up there and worked for free. She fed me for free. Is that prostitution? And if that's the definition that we're using as prostitution, then yeah, everything is prostitution. Life is all about give and take. And in closing, I will say this. When I am in relationship with somebody, friendship, romantic, familial, I always say this: use me. Use me. Don't abuse me. Use me. Don't abuse me. I don't think there's anything wrong with leveraging any relationship that you have, romantic, platonic, work. It's called, leverage. So no, young girl, it's not prostitution. That's just you sitting over there trying to justify why you out there laying it low and spreading it wide with everybody in London, and you trying to normalize your hoation. And the married girl's not going for it.